Man, shout out to LDBC, man. Lions Den basketball community. Shout out to my brother Ticket and Mario, my brothers, man, working around the clock, like always. Shout out to all my other brothers, Too Raw, LB, Showtime, Mookie Jones, part of my Four Horsemen crew, BX and Maz. Shout out to Kareem and Kareem Reporter Elder. Shout out to all my brothers, Pull Up Podcast, everybody, man. Shout out to all the content creators out there, FIF and them boys. Um, I'm going to talk about Giannis's 64-point performance last night, which was a remarkable performance last night when Milwaukee beat the Indiana Pacers. Yes, it was a little scuffle at the end because Giannis wanted his game ball. For that 64 he dropped on the head. But my question is, after that performance, though, did Giannis display that he could bring the Bucks back to the promised land and lead them to an NBA championship? Um, my honest opinion, I still don't think the Milwaukee Bucks is ready. I think as a team, they are so horrific defensively due to the fact that Dame Lillard hasn't bought all the way into it. I think that they missing a big. I think they should have ran the team back honestly with Drew Holiday and those boys. Chris Middleton obviously is not the same player, but I don't think that Giannis is good enough though to overcome all those obstacles that the Bucks will have to go through to lead into a championship. I don't think Giannis could do it anymore. The 2021, when he did lead them to a title, you got to look at it. Chris Middleton was playing at a very, very high level. He was balling. He even won games. Closed out series without Giannis in that playoff run when Giannis got hurt. But Chris Middleton is nowhere near the same player he was around that when they won the championship. Giannis, even though he still gonna get his numbers, even though he still gonna be statistically a top five guy year in and year out, he still hasn't made improvements on his game to the point where that he inserted his dominance of the era that everybody really did think that he was gonna start taking over and start dominating and start seeing the Bucks year after year competing for titles. Giannis hasn't lived up to that as well. So when you look at what's been going on with Milwaukee, when you look at what's been going on with certain key players on the team, and when you look at the acquisition of Dame Lillard of what they got, I just believe that they're not good enough to compete for a title. I think my ceiling for the Milwaukee Bucks is a second round exit. If Giannis did make those strides and did consistently work on his game, it became a greater player, a better player than what he already was. I could see him overcoming those obstacles, but since he still has so many weaknesses and so many holes in his overall game, I think that when it comes down to the playoffs, the top teams in the NBA is still gonna make it difficult for him, still gonna make it work, and it's gonna be easy, still very easy to game plan for him. Not only that you're gonna make it work on the offensive end to get his buckets, now you're gonna make the even work hard defensively because all the top teams gonna do is pick out Dame Lillard because Dame Lillard is a liability on the defensive side of the ball. So now Giannis can't even fulfill his strengths defensively now because they got to overhelp and compensate for Dame like a defense that Dame Lillard has. Um, I think end of the day, he's not that good to overcome all those things. Last night, great game, 64 points, career high. He displayed dominance. He played great ball last night against the Indiana Pacers, and basically carried the load and it brought the Bucks home in that win last night. But look at it, you guys. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it consistent. I've been cooking Kawhi all year, so I gotta keep it consistent. Um, that's against the Indiana Pacers, man. Despite how great that 64 was, despite that's the highest point score this season so far. It's against the Indiana Pacers, man. Giannis, you ain't been back in the finals since you won. Giannis, you actually looked worse than what you look in prior years as well. You lost to a number 8 seed in the first round of Miami Heat. And then when you did miss a game, the Milwaukee Bucks did win that game that you missed. The only game that you guys did win against Miami. So, end of the day, we got to see what you're about, Giannis. We still got to see, can you get to the promised land? We still got to see if you're still worthy to be mentioned as a top three player in the NBA. And those questions, to me are fair. Despite of what people may think, people may say I'm hating. People may say that I'm being unfair to Giannis, but why? You've been in the top five MVP voting the last 5 to 6 years. Ever since you won the title, you was expected to start taking over the torch of the NBA and you being the face of the NBA. But you haven't quite lived up to the hype due to the fact that you haven't worked on your game and enhanced your game enough to the point where that you could be really unstoppable. Um, and then you did something uncharacteristic. You made the organization um, make a move and go after a big name in Dame Lillard, in which I actually feel Drew Holiday is a better asset to the Bucks than what Dame Lillard is to the Bucks, and you traded Drew Holiday for Dame. Um, I just think at the end of the day, Giannis, bro. Yes, you had a great game last night, but I do not believe your overall talent can lead you guys to the promised land and win the NBA title. I really don't see your talent overcoming all the weaknesses that your team has, and you partially to blame because you asked for the front office to make a big move. So I don't, like I said, the ceiling for me is the second round for the Bucks. I don't see them getting no further. Unless Giannis just all of a sudden have a consistent 10 to 14 footer, unless Giannis all of a sudden come up with a post game. If he doesn't work on those aspects of his game, he gonna get his ass kicked. So, hey, I finna drop the link so Mr. Bonds can come in and cook because we finna turn up. Hold on, give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. As I just told Mario to drop the link so you come in and cook Giannis ass like I'm cooking him. Even though I'm giving him credit for his big game last night, but man, I just think his talent overall is not good enough for them to come over all the shit that Milwaukee has going on for his Dame Lillard not playing defense, for his Chris Middleton not being the same player that he was when they won championships. I don't think Giannis's talent is that good to overcome that, and that's just my honest opinion. With that situation when it comes to the Bucks and when it comes to Giannis. And at the end of the day, niggas can say what they want and believe what they want. You want to get on your knees because he had 64, which was a great performance. Everybody don't score 60. So, you got to give a nigga credit for that. But outside of that, though, I don't think that he could carry a team to a championship at all. Unless Chris Middleton turn back the clock and start playing at that high level. And unless Dame Lillard shit bump his head or something, and you see him start playing defense. Because Giannis, for skill wise, does not have the talent to do it. He just don't. Hopefully Mario sees this, man, so he can come. He just dropped the link, man. Yep, yep. He just dropped the link, so I know you finna come in and cook, goddamn. But Zachary's saying nobody's saying that John Moran is a top three player, that he's the best player in the world either. So you could talk this shit about John Morant, but nobody ain't even Nobody ain't putting drama around on that level. That's my problem with you guys. You guys got issues with people saying the real about these guys, but you get in your feelings trying to throw shots at me. Shit, you ain't hurt my feelings. I've been told you about my teams and told you about the best players that are on my Bulls and on my Grizzlies. So one thing about it, you guys not gonna cook me. I'm gonna piss y'all off. You know what I'm saying? I might piss you off. You might get in your feelings, but overall, but we gonna tell the truth over here. That's a fair question, in my opinion. Despite him scoring the 64, how good he looked last night. Is he good enough to carry them to the promised land? And to me, he's not. He's not good enough to do it. There's nothing wrong with me saying that Giannis is not good enough to carry a team to the finals. So Zachary, get out your feelings, buddy. Because if I was talking about LeBron James, you'd be having your pom poms up cooking LeBron right now. If I was talking about Kawhi Leonard, hell, you probably would talk about Kawhi. Bet, man. So let me tell him now.
No, I'm here, huh?
Man, salute, Mr. Maz,
Is
man.
my
What's your
mic too
thoughts?
loud, bro? No.
No, no, you good. You good. What's your thoughts about last night's game, and do you believe that he could carry the Bucks to the NBA Finals?
No, I don't. Last night's game don't mean shit to me, right? I mean, the thing is this: can he do that Can he do that in the big moments? Hey, ask yourself this question: can Giannis put 64 on Boston? How about that? Right? And you what? You gonna praise him putting 64 on a soft Miles Turner and the Indiana Pacers last night? Come on, bro. This is crazy. All right. Listen, he had a great game last night, but unfortunately, guys like him, they're judged in the postseason when it comes to most. I'm not praising no team from the Lakers, Clippers, Bucks, Boston. I'm judging these teams in the postseason. I'm judging these elite players in the postseason. And last time I checked, Giannis Antetokounmpo has not solved um, the Boston scenario. He can't beat them because when he played Boston this year, he had no post moves, no jump shots. They completely shut him down, and it was a blowout. And so, for me, it's just that simple, bro. He needs to beat Boston. So the Bucks better hope and pray that Boston gets eliminated early so they can avoid them. All right. And so I'm not praising no regular season win on a Wednesday night versus the Indiana Pacers in this soft era. You feel me? I heard Turkic capping ass over on Players' Choice talking about he finna get another MVP and all this nonsense. Man, we care about putting rings on fingers. All right. We don't care about stacking up regular season MVPs and then win the bid when it counts the most. Last time Giannis won the MVP, he got bounced in the second round, up 2-0 versus Kawhi Leonard, and he got walked down. So what? You relying on an MVP during the season? Come on, bro. Where's your priorities at, man? We talking about championships. So no, I'm not impressed, bro. Can care less. I can
I
care less.
don't,
Listen,
and I don't blame you for saying that. And that's my biggest problem because when he won that title, people was already crowning him as the guy to take over this era. They was trying to say that it's not about Steph Curry anymore. It's not about LeBron anymore. This is Giannis' league now, and he's been actually looking worse ever since he won the title. And I don't know why guys want to praise him and give him credit, and he hasn't
right.
done shit. He hasn't taken the next level. Normally, when guys finally get over the hump for the first time, you see them go to a whole nother level. They like go to God mode, and that's
Right.
what we seen for all the all time greats. Like even with LeBron James, when he won that first one, that motherfucker went to God mode after that. For us, that second ring when they repeated, man, he was on the tear that second year. That was one of his best seasons he ever played in his
And
career. And
what's
he,
sad, Herm, is that this morning on Players' Choice, they were praising Giannis' skill set. He got better. They said that he got a lot better, and his game has got better. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. And the fact that people go on these panels or these platforms and spew nonsense and flat out lies, it's disgusting, bro. Last night, my friend texted, "Hey, bro, Giannis scored 64." I text back, "Was it versus Boston?" He said no. And I says, "Well, then, nigga, then so what? I mean, why are you telling
hell,
me so?"
you keep talking about Boston. What the hell he go do against Miami? Because he don't have success against
That's
them
true.
either.
I that's true too. That's true too. I agree with that. They play him well. Yeah, they defend him well. You know what I'm saying? So, people lying about, oh, he got what up, T Price? Uh, he got better. His free throw shooting got better. Now, granted, last night he took a lot of free throws. Last night he made a lot. You know, but this is the same dude who missed 14 straight free throws last year in the big moment. So you know what I'm saying? It's just it's ridiculous, man. I don't praise this dude. He ain't got no skills. He's a one trick pony. You feel me? And it is what it is, man. And ever since that lucky championship, he been getting his ass kicked every single year. Those are facts. Those are facts.
And plus, his game hasn't improved. He's still the
It sure
same
hasn't.
damn player. He's still
Yeah,
the
it sure
same
hasn't.
damn player.
If you ask him, Herm, if you ask somebody, tell me where his game has improved at. Like he still ain't got no consistent, reliable go-to move in the clutch. Now check this out. Now check this out. Isn't it funny that when everything was on the wood and everything was in this in-season tournament versus same Pacers team, where was the 64 points then? While Tyrese was cooking them, right? All of a sudden, the tournament's over and it's just a regular seasonal game on a Wednesday night. And now you want to pump your chest out and act like you that dude. Man, this is crazy, man. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous.
And plus, proper G. First of all, bro, why you trying to get on Mass? He's not
Throw
living
that
in the
steamer
past.
down there.
This shit just happened this past season, this past postseason, nigga. He missed 14 free throws in that game 5 in that fourth quarter, to which led the Bucks to lose that game 5 at home against the Heat. Giannis didn't get it done. End of the day. So you guys got to be real about what you guys see out there on the court instead of just sitting up there. Yes, if you want to praise this 64, cool. I'm not gonna praise it because it was against the Pacers for one. But I mean, everybody don't score 60 every day either, so I still gotta give them somewhat credit. But I'm not impressed. End of the day, Giannis still don't have a 10 to 14 footer. The motherfucker don't have a post game. The motherfucker don't have a go-to move. You take his driving lanes away. What the hell can he do?
So watch this, Herm. So watch this, Herm. This is how dumb Proper G is, right? He said Giannis's free throws got better. Well, that's interesting because this season Giannis is shooting 67% from the free throw line, and he's had seasons prior where he shot in the low 70s. So where has he got better at, buddy? He's digressed. You're an idiot, bro. You're an idiot. Stop it, man.
Easy work. Easy
Yeah,
work.
easy work. Yep, you been kind of lie. Sorry, buddy. Don't work over here.
And,
Yeah.
and if you probably what you trying to call yourself Maxwell, he is not that dude. Giannis is not that dude. I'm gonna tell you who that dude is. That dude is motherfucking Nikola Jokic. That's who that dude is. Nikola Jokic.
Herman. How is Giannis that dude when Dame got traded there? Take a video about this. Giannis told everybody that this is Dame's team. So Giannis even admitted that that's not even his team. He said that's Dame's team. Dame's the leader. You easy work, man. You easy work, Papa G. Stop it, bro. Giannis doesn't even believe in himself. He doesn't even believe in himself. Huh?
And then Zachary saying, why you trying to get on mass about the Rockets? The Rockets are top 3 team in the Western Conference for one.
With top
Uh,
four defense too, Herm. With a
yeah,
top four defense.
we're the top
Come
four
on, man.
defense, and they
With a top
young,
four defense, man. Stop it,
and they
bro. Just do
playing
easy
balanced
work, bro.
basketball. They got about 7 motherfuckers in double figures. Man, look, man, they got one
With
of the
no
best
star
coaches
players,
in the
with no
league.
star players at that, no star players, a team
Nope.
full of good players. We top 4 or 5 in defense. The offense needs to get better. I agree. But it's cool, man. You easy work, Proper G. I mean, come on, man. Stop it, bro.
And Maxwell Jokic, if you guys watch basketball, Jokic always start the season off slow. I don't know why he does that, honestly. I do kind of understand because that motherfucker don't do anything in basketball the whole off season because he always doing this shit right from and drinking beers and shit. But besides that, Jokic always starts the season off slow. And the Nuggets, they always turn it on like around mid January. They always
Yeah.
turn it on.
That's
So I
that's
give them
not even an
benefit of the
argument,
doubt.
bro. Joker's better than Giannis. He led the playoffs last year in every statistical category: rebounding, points, and assists. Stop it, bro. Joker's better. He's more clutch. He has a go-to move. He has counters. He has a higher IQ. So I'm not even sure why that's even an argument, bro. Giannis is not on Joker's level. Point period blank. I ain't never seen a team build a wall and Joker get completely shut down, get flustered. So
Bet
good try.
Ron Ton. I'm gonna get Mario to
What
let
up,
you in.
Runton? Yeah, what up, Runton?
I know niggas get caught up in the moment too much. That's why niggas like me and Maz gotta get y'all minds right. Stop getting caught up in the moment, man.
Right.
I had to tell the whole Clipper fan base that too. Y'all only 13-10. Slow down a little bit, man, before
They did.
y'all.
They celebrating 13-10, and they
Yeah,
got championship aspirations. Come on, man.
yeah, man. That's what
13
I'm
and
saying.
10.
Slow down a little bit now.
Yeah.
Now you guys are 22-10. I be like, all right, the Clippers talking about something. Yeah, I might be talking about some. Y'all fuck around and be 22-10. But shit, outside of that, you gotta slow down and stop getting caught up in the damn moment. About time Kawhi Leonard is setting the tone. This the shit he's supposed to been done. So I'm not impressed. And Kahama, see, man, you see the shit. That's why I ain't gonna lie, man. I beginning to hate Clipper fans.
You about fucking 50 years too late, then, huh?
Man, if I was a California nigga, I would have been hating them,
Uh,
but I used to try to go for the underdogs. But Ron, how you feel about Giannis the 64 last night, and do you think that he's good enough to carry the Bucks to a title this year?
uh, particularly this year, the way it's stacked up, yeah, I ain't gonna sit up here and say he ain't a contender. You feel me? Like I seen what the man did in the playoffs. Circumstances happen. Everybody ain't gonna be able to repeat and three-peat. That shit is hard to come by. Why you think it's so valued in the NBA? You feel me? So like, I mean, as long as he in his prime with a decent enough team, I think that's why they brought Dame in to close it out too. But hell yeah, he a contender, man. Like, don't ain't nobody really just established clear dominance in the East yet. There's been ups and downs for everybody. Look at fucking Boston. They can't beat Orlando. Orlando, a team ain't nobody expect to be there, and they putting foots to every top team ass. You feel me? So like you got to look at the context when you say that. Is he a contender? Yeah, because I expect him to be the one of the last four teams standing in the
Well, based
East.
off that, based
Like
off that,
on that, but like, is
yeah,
there a guarantee he could win it? Absolutely not.
yeah,
It's wide open
based
this year. I
on
think in the East and in the West, it's wide open. You
Well,
just
Ron,
like I just
I'm
gave you
not.
some.
no,
I'm,
the
I'm
East ain't
Hold
wide
on, her.
open,
But
bro.
I
yeah,
just
go,
gave
go
you a
ahead, Ron.
surprise
Go
team
ahead
in
and
the
finish.
East. I just gave you a surprise team in the East with the Magic, and y'all just talked about how well Houston playing. You
Yeah,
feel me?
Orlando getting bounced in the first round if they make the
I
postseason.
mean that might be the case, but they might fuck around and fuck up somebody's season, man,
Yeah, they
because they
might.
get the
Yeah, they
seed
might
that
fuck up
somebody else
Milwaukee
actually
season.
need.
Yeah,
You
they
feel
might
me?
fuck up
Like
Milwaukee
I,
season.
I got like if we talking about the present, I got to take note of what Orlando doing, and it's not like they had a soft schedule. They done put foot to some pretty good teams' ass, bro. Like for real, for real. Like I'm not saying they could sustain that in a 7 game season. If it came down to Boston or Orlando, I would
I
obviously pick
got you. Yeah,
Boston.
yeah, yeah. I got
You
you.
get what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
right now it's so up and down. I don't think we can say nobody the clear cut favorite. You feel me? Like I don't think in the East or the West.
yeah.
That's just my opinion
I
on
don't
it.
think
So like
Milwaukee belongs. First of all, Milwaukee's defense has taken a major hit. Right, they don't defend the same way. They don't
absolutely,
defend the three
absolutely,
ball, and they don't defend the perimeter.
absolutely.
And last time I checked, Giannis gets all this praise for being this outstanding defensive player. He's not overrated. He gets cooked. His help side defense has been subpar this year, and then two, their offense is stagnant at times. And so, I mean, like you said, by default, yeah, they might be the top four teams. I mean, a top four seed out east, and they can possibly get to a conference finals, but they're not going to beat Miami or Boston. Yeah, especially when your best player ain't got no go-to move. And Ronton, check this out. What do you know who's a two-time MVP, Finals MVP, lets a loser come to his organization, Dame Lillard, and calls him the leader and says, "This is your team." I don't respect
I,
that dude, bro. I don't respect
I,
that dude.
I think that's that European Greek shit in them. You feel me? Like that's just that European style. Like trying to make Dame feel comfortable. Everybody in the league know that's Giannis' team, man. Like a lot of people could say a lot of things, but we all know what it is.
Hey,
Dame wouldn't be
Ron
there for
Time.
one.
Better yet, man, here's the test right here. Hey, Ron Time.
Yeah.
What has Giannis, since he won the championship, what part of his game he has improved in ever since he won the title?
Yeah. Definitely not jump shooting. Like, really nothing.
That's our point. That's
He
our
ain't
point.
expanded his bag none, but at the same time, shit, he ain't needed to. I mean, I think everybody should want to, but shit, they still can't stop that nigga Euro stuff, man.
Yes, they can. Yes, they
Yes, they
can.
Shit.
can. And it has
Yes,
been
they
60,
can.
stopped.
Boston
64
stop it
points,
all
say
the
they
time.
can't.
Old
I
ass
mean,
Al Horford D him up every time.
where did they finish off last year?
Milwaukee Bucks lost in the first round
In the first round to the Heat,
to the
right?
eighth seed. To the eighth seed.
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
why I'm
whole
telling
fact.
you, he ain't improved on his damn game.
Oh, nah.
One time, just think about this. Every all time great that we know played the history, even LeBron James punk ass. When them niggas won their first championship, you seen a whole different swagger that they had on themselves. You seen them turn their games to a whole nother level that following year. They done
That,
improved on certain aspects of their game. Giannis
that's
has
a
not
fact. Now,
did that at all. He has not did
all
that
the,
at all.
all the great ones usually do add something else to their bag every summer.
Hey, Ronton, when you say that the Euro step hasn't been stopped, I mean, that's a major flaw because the Euro step is only used primarily in like when he's playing downhill on a fast break coming at you at full speed. Usually, like in
Yeah,
the
but
half
every
court step in the postseason, that's not the case. And so it has been stopped. And I mean, he's been pretty embarrassing. You know, I mean, if you see when he got hurt last year versus Miami, it was because he did that little slow ass Euro step and fell on his hip because he ain't got no move
but
after he
but I
Euro.
look at it like this still, Mass. And no. I know. What you guys saying, right? And I'm in agreement as far as all that stuff was considered a contender. They're still considered a tender, especially with the addition of Dame. Now we got to get this shit some time to play out. I ain't just gonna write him off yet, but I do agree with what you and Herm saying about his development.
I'm not gonna lie, Ron Time. I ran them off. Them niggas ain't getting past the second round.
Oh, you wrote him off. Okay.
I rolled them off. They ain't getting past the
Oh,
second round. Maz, I don't know
okay.
how you feel. Maz may even go even
They're
further
not
than what
getting
I'm
past the
going.
second round because they got to play Miami, Philly, or Boston, and they going home.
I I defer judgment to that until after the trade deadline. To after everybody done shook, because everybody going damn near a lot of teams gonna shake something up. May not be major moves, but it might be enough of a move where something getting plucked from a team or getting added to a team that's not that major, but it completes that team. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna defer judgment on it until I see where all the moving pieces end up now. Now, as it stand right now, if don't nobody make no moves in the NBA, I can see why you said they a second round exit. I could see that. You feel me? But then I could also see if they're in the Eastern Conference Finals too, because they got two
Um,
players that's just what I mean. That's nuclear on any given night, and that shit is hard to deal with. You get what I'm saying? But I definitely I can agree with that. That if everything stood pat, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a second round exit, and it wouldn't surprise me if they got to the Eastern Conference Finals.
yeah, but I mean, I hope the Bucks aren't looking to make any trades. I mean, they have enough to get it done. It's on
Now,
Giannis being the best player
somebody else might make a trade that fuck up their team. What if somebody who write a trade that think it's gonna help? You know what I mean? It could be shit.
Man, they don't need no damn help. They just need Giannis
Yeah.
to take his game to
I'm
the
with you,
next
Herm.
level.
I'm with you, Herm.
He
Yeah,
just
Or a
need to
team,
take his
call
game to
or
the
a
next
team.
damn
Listen,
level.
or a
call
team
the number.
swooping. Listen, or a team swooping and get a piece that a contender was looking to get out of nowhere. They kind of fuck up the contender elevation. You feel me? So, like, I just want to see how the
Well, if we want to put guys like Giannis on the pedestal and stuff like that, trying to say he's that guy,
Right there, you go, Herm.
he got to get that shit done. I don't want
You
to
gotta
hear
get it
shit.
done, bro. Yeah,
He got to
no
get it
goddamn
done.
trade finna happen over here. You got Dame Lillard. You got one of the best defending big men in Lopez. Right, get it done, man. Point period blank. Like this is crazy. Every time the team
yeah.
struggles, we want to do a trade. Hell no, get it done.
Nah, but I'm just saying. But you know that's how this modern NBA work, Mass. You feel me?
Yeah,
We all know teams gonna be looking. I ain't never seen as much player movement at trade deadlines when I was growing up watching the NBA. Maybe I'm wrong, but like we just know that's the day of the modern day NBA. That's the way of the NBA.
I don't know, man. Ticket TV praises this dude. He says he's an end all be all. He's the greatest thing since not sliced bread, but like Texas toast bread. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, get it done, man. I mean, if Ticket thinks he is what he is, then you gotta get it done, bro. Point period
Nah,
blank,
but
man.
see, he wasn't saying that for a while till he got that 64. So I don't want to hear that shit from Ticket.
Yeah,
Ticket, you full of shit right now, Ticket. That nigga ain't the highest order. He
he
ain't
sure
built
ain't.
like that.
He sure ain't.
Man, that nigga Giannis been the same player since 2019. He hasn't really improved since 2019. I
I
don't
agree,
trust
Herm.
him. I don't believe in him. He's not gonna get any better. He's gonna keep regressing because the older he
He gonna
gets,
regress.
he gonna lose a step every goddamn year.
Nah,
Giannis just
nah.
not
By
that
all, by
good, man.
all, by all means, Jokic the top of the food chain. I mean, I can't dispute that.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, Ronton, I just saw this clown Giannis versus the Pacers in the fourth quarter in winning time. Looked like a dare in headlights. This dude didn't know his right hand from his left hand, man. Oh man, he's a joke. I don't take that dude serious, man.
Mm, that dude, I don't know. He just like they gave him the right name, the Greek Freak, man. He's like athletically gifted, bro. He plays in the NBA strictly off his athleticism and his body type. That's what makes him great in the NBA. Is he the most skilled player I ever seen in my life? Absolutely not.
He's one of the most overhyped players I've ever seen in my life.
Can't call him overhyped because he led his team to a championship.
No, Chris Middleton and Lopez won games 5 and 6 versus the
I
Hawks
mean,
and dropped 30
everybody,
points.
listen, everybody,
Yeah, I'm not
everybody.
buying that, man.
No, but everybody need help. I mean, goddamn, Michael Jordan won one off Steve Kerr hand. You feel me? But we all know Michael
Nah,
Jordan was
but
the
Chris
engineer of that
Middleton,
MJ
shit.
played
it
though.
was an
Yeah,
argument.
yeah,
I
but MJ
remember
played the
Mans
game
were
though.
arguing then that Chris Middleton should get just as much credit as Giannis because that Chris
Uh,
Middleton was
yo,
carrying the Bucks,
if you go back
especially in those
right in
fourth
the middle of
quarters.
their run, if you go back right in the middle of their run, you could go back to one of the Chicken Streams where I said I thought Chris Middleton was one of the top 5 ISO players in the league, and everybody told me I was crazy. I said, I guess y'all don't know what ISO basketball is. You feel me? So I'm very well aware of what Chris Middleton can do. But at the end of the day, man, like that engine of that goddamn Ferrari, man, is that boy Giannis. Y'all ain't gonna tell me no otherwise. And that's not to say Chris Middleton didn't. Okay, Giannis might be the engine.
That nigga,
Listen, Chris Middleton. If Giannis the engine, shit, Chris Middleton might be the brake system.
well,
Something
well,
that's absolutely needed for that car to run.
Giannis engine is a V6 because the show ain't no damn V8 or diesel. It ain't no turbocharger or nothing like that. The nigga a
I
V6. The nigga
I ain't
use
gonna say
regular gas. And you
I
wanna
ain't
know
gonna
why?
say he a
You wanna know why
V6.
he used regular gas? Because he's straight up and down, no special effects, man.
Herm, you
Giannis ain't
got
built
Honda.
like that, man.
Hey, yo, Herm, you got Hondas rolling around on V6s, man. I'm gonna give him something more than a
That's
Honda,
what he
man.
is. He's a Honda. He's a Honda. That nigga Giannis a Honda. Ain't that right, man? Straight
Yo,
up
you
and
niggas
down, no
crazy.
special effects, man. That's what he
You
is.
niggas is crazy, man. That nigga say Giannis is a Honda. Yo, Herm, you a wild boy. I wouldn't go that far and say he a
And
Honda.
JM Clippers fans, see, I try to be nice. You keep running your damn mouth. I show you, I'm gonna troll the shit out the Clippers because I damn sure don't trust them. Y'all celebrated 13 and fucking 10, but y'all damn sure lowered y'all expectations. And y'all damn
Man,
sure don't believe in your team like that, celebrating
please,
13 and 10. So you better
please
shut
don't,
your damn mouth.
please don't get my blood pressure up with the damn Clippers. With the fucking, they the Clippers, y'all. That's all we need to say. Why do y'all even talk about a team that never won nothing? absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, they
Well,
13-10, man.
Maxwell,
Yeah,
Kyle Kuzma,
they 13-10.
Kyle Kuzma don't even play defense enough to know who is hard to guard or not.
Yeah, good point, Herb. Yeah, I just been said Kyle Kuzma said, man, what?
Yeah,
Stop it,
I
bro.
stopped
Yeah,
talking about that dude when I seen that funny big pink sweater he wore to a game.
yeah.
I
The
said,
Wizards
"Nah,
get blown out every other.
he could never be the topic of conversation
The
again."
Wizards get blown out every other game. I don't take Kyle serious, man. Stop it.
Russ could do that weird shit. That nigga get on the court and give you a triple double. Kyle Kuzma, you ain't even like that. You doing that same weird shit. Get out of here,
I
bro.
feel to give it the shit now. See, y'all Clipper fans now want to talk about the Suns. Well, ain't y'all the same motherfuckers that was crying and complaining and bitching and moaning, saying that we need to give it time with James Harden? All right, give it time with Bill, Booker, and KD. Then shut your dumb asses up, man.
Comeback, Herb. Good
Y'all
comeback.
some damn hypocrites.
Good comeback.
You know that, bro. I don't even know why you even be playing with them folks, man.
Maxwell, did you talk about when Devin Booker in 2019 dropped 70? Y'all niggas want to talk about this 70-point game like y'all trying to talk about this 64-point game for Giannis. Listen, I don't want to hear that shit. And we know Devin Booker around that time, especially that this shit didn't mean shit. It was a good accomplishment, but it doesn't mean it's not a. I'm not impressed by Giannis 64. I'm not impressed by
Right.
that
What
shit.
you want a cookie because he
And he
dropped
just got his
64?
ass kicked
That's
by
crazy.
Indiana the week before in the
Right.
damn tournament.
Yeah.
I want to hear this shit about Giannis 64, man. Tell him to do it
Sad,
against
man.
Boston. Then we talking business.
It's
Then
sad, man. This is sad, man. We just low on the measuring bars and just we just
Nah. See, I
NBA
respect it,
fans.
Herb, because
Yeah.
that's that Memphis pimping right there. You go with a high standard, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like just a flashy red card don't impress you. I respect that, my nigga. You want to see pop that hood? Let me see what that engine look like, nigga.
and
Man,
Mario, that T Price in. I finna say
man,
Mario
Giannis got like
message
a
T Price.
Giannis. See, here's the thing. Giannis has like a V4 and Joker has like a V8.
Yo, Mass, why you
Okay?
do that, bro? Nah,
What
bro,
you
you
mean?
can't say that, bro. Not a
Yeah, I can
V4,
say that.
bro.
Yes, I can
That
say
nigga
that.
Come
Giannis
on,
a Honda, man. That
But he
nigga
that's
ain't got
like
Giannis
no
a
a
go to
Honda
Honda,
move,
man.
bro.
Civic. That's not even a Accord, Mass. That's like a Honda Civic,
He
bro.
a
He ain't got
Honda
no go to
Civic.
move though, bro.
He a Honda
If he had a
Civic.
go to move, then he might be a V6, but he ain't got a
I,
go
I,
to move.
I will go as far as saying I
So
will
he a
go as
go
far
kart
as saying
man. He a go kart.
Yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah.
my man Jokic a F50 Ferrari. You feel me? He a F50 Ferrari. If y'all gonna do Giannis like that, he at least got to be a 7 Series BMW, man. If Jokic's gonna be a F50 Ferrari, then man, Giannis got to be at least a 7 Series BMW, bro. Y'all can't do Giannis
Man, I
like
don't know
that.
what that dude is, man. I ain't impressed by him, bro. Period. I just don't like his game. I don't like his game. You wanna know why?
I
I
mean,
can't
I
trust
could
him.
dig that. I could dig that. I could
I
dig that
can't
because
trust
And,
him,
it's
he,
a
and
man.
lot.
like this ticket kind of got me at before when they try to put him and Shaq in the same sentence to the degree like Shaq was still exciting to watch because Shaq had go-to moves. Shaq had a good ass drop step, had a turnaround hook shot. Shaq had spin moves.
Bro,
Shaq had great footwork for his
hey
size.
yo,
Had great footwork. And Shaq
well,
was
take
dominating motherfuckers with ease.
well,
Giannis, it ain't shit
you should
exciting seeing the nigga go hard left, go hard right every damn possession. And
listen,
doing the
Herm. Well,
ugly ass Euro step with no
listen.
footwork. With no
You should
footwork.
know that's a
The
foolish
nigga
statement right
clumsy.
then there.
The nigga
How you
clumsy
going?
as hell. How the
How
hell we
you
gonna
going to try
fall
to?
in love with that shit?
How you going to try to compare him to the most physically dominant player of all time, bro? Like you can't compare too many people to Shaq. Shaq was a fucking anomaly, bro. Like you can't compare. Like I don't like as great as Akeem Olajuwon was. I don't even compare him to Shaq because he didn't have the same physical gifts. You feel me?
Hey,
Now,
the
whoever
Rivers,
you
come
like
on
is
the
a better
panel.
center.
I'm gonna get Mario to drop the link. The Rivers, come on the panel if you want to talk about the Suns.
Salute everybody.
Come,
Salute, fellas.
Nah, but
man, salute
like
old head. I gotta ask
that's
our
definitely far fetched.
I gotta ask our OG old head podcast, aka T Price. T Price, how you feel about last night's 64-point game? And do you feel that Giannis is good enough to lead the Bucks to a championship this year?
I don't even talk about the league anymore, but since you asked me, Man, the league is just shout out to Tick, man. I don't be on here no more, man, because the NBL messed up the product. I don't get to the question though. Um, y'all just need to watch Monday Testimony that I did. I know a lot of y'all fanboys ain't gonna like it, but it's the truth. But anyway, yeah, he has 60.4. It's okay. Um, Playoffs, championship or bust, man, for them. So, um, I don't see it, and it's not hate towards Milwaukee fans. I know that is another thing about y'all people in the comments. That's why I don't like reading comments and stuff because y'all talking about we hating and stuff. It's like, what have you done for me lately, kind of thing, though, too, with me. So, um, I don't see it with this Milwaukee team. I mean, what happened to the day that I just missed the days that you had two star players, what they do got, and you figure it out. I know it's Adrian Griffiths in his first coaching, but them losing Drew Holiday, you could just tell that was a big loss because me watching them this year, it's yeah they very bad defensively, but yeah he got 64 points. But at the same time, what you gonna do in the playoffs? Because you got to redeem yourself. Because you had some failures, and let me see. Now I want to see how he bounced back from his failures, but I don't see the Bucks right now as a contender. Yeah, they're gonna be a contender for in the East, but I don't see them going to the finals. No, that's just my opinion. No disrespect, and people take stuff seriously. So that's all I got with the Bucks. Shout out to
Like I
everybody
said,
once
no
again.
disrespect.
I got a part three question with that T Price. Ever since
Hmm.
Giannis and the Bucks won that title, what
Hmm.
what part of his game that Giannis has improved in ever since he won a championship?
Oh, I can't lie. I mean, he's still the same. I mean, everybody gets on Giannis for he's like shout out to Polo, man. Like I used to argue with Polo about Ben Simmons. If they can't stop it, what you need to work on. I just always felt like if you in the NBA and what year this is for Giannis, is he like
I think it's
7th or 8th
10
or something
or
like that?
I think it's like
Oh, it's
9 or
already
10.
oh, he should already add something to his game. I know big man is hard to shoot free throws there. I know he constantly work on his free throws, but as far as the offensive end, I feel like he should add some little more to it by
Hey,
now.
hey, yo,
He's
you know
still
who was
unpredictable.
developing him though? When Jason Kidd was his head coach, man, Jason Kidd tried that throw him at point shit to let him get some experiment, and they took that away from him. Like Jason Kidd was trying to develop him as an all around player.
Oh, I remember that.
Remember,
Yeah, you're
Jason
right
Kidd had
about
him
that.
playing point, like you feel me. But ever since Jason Kidd left, they just stopped that shit.
Yeah, but hey, I don't hold it. Yeah, look, congratulate. And look, I like what he's doing. I like the kind of player he is. I just want to see more from him. I want to see more to that game because I feel like he's leaving so much out there that he could bring to the table if he put his mind to it. That's how I see Giannis. And that's all I got with Giannis.
And
But
and that's my
shout out to
biggest
everybody. I
gripe.
know. Go ahead, huh?
And that's my biggest gripe with Giannis, man. He has not improved his game really since 2019. To be honest, he really hasn't improved since then, and that is alarming from a guy that you want to consider the best player, one of the best players in the league. That is very alarming. I don't like
Hmm.
it. I don't like that he hasn't worked on this game. That just shows how these guys don't value the game like they used to. They don't live in the gym as much. And I think that's gonna hinder Giannis later in his career, especially. I don't see him winning another title, man. I just think he was a Cinderella story. It was once in a lifetime thing in Milwaukee. They thought they could have had a dynasty,
Oh, it's crazy, man.
but but but
Oh,
but
you
but
crazy,
Giannis,
man.
but
To the
Giannis,
rebel school.
yeah,
That's a hot take.
but but but
That's a
but,
hot
but
take.
Giannis
Hey,
punk
Marco,
ass
you hear
haven't.
this, man?
Hey, but
This is a
Giannis
Memphis
punk ass
Breezy
haven't worked
show.
on his game, and he gonna get what he deserves. That's just the end of the day. And proper G, if you really believe in the Bucks, bet your money right now. Send your money to ticket, and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna win every damn dollar from your punk ass
Okay.
if you believe in Giannis.
Okay, let me just say something about let me just educate people about betting over here, right? I know I don't come over here no more like I used to because I'm trying to do my own thing. Plus, I'm worried about college. I ain't worried about these cats. I am watching certain teams though. But anyway, y'all be betting and stuff, and you be missing in action and don't pay your fare, and then you want to come back and then sound like And we want to say mate and all this stuff, and everybody know who you are. Don't be one of them kind of people, man. Be a man and pay. Don't bet me because I don't bet. So I'm talking about. I do know people like to make bets and then they be mixing on the milk cartons forever, ever, and then be on different screens. Y'all know who y'all is. Pay your fare, man. If you owe somebody, pay them.
Man, that nigga Giannis be looking like Forrest Gump when he had them braces on. That's how bad his footwork is. He be looking like Forrest Gump with them braces on. You remember Forrest had them braces on?
That nigga
Man,
Herm crazy.
man, that's how Giannis
What is
footwork
wrong?
is.
What is wrong with her?
That
That's
nigga
how his
Herm crazy,
footwork is.
man.
Who is on one today?
Swear
I've
to
been hearing
God.
y'all, man. I've been hearing y'all cook, man. Man, it's man, dude. I'm like this right now with the league, man. This ain't even worth my time. I know we discuss it, because we old heads. We've been watching basketball and all that stuff, but that's why I still watch the games that I do and everything. But these games are so hard to watch. Everybody's shooting the three ball. I don't see hardly anybody except certain players. I never see so many players in this era that has a skill, but they still want to shoot 3 pointers and all this other stuff. They don't. I don't see players really go to their bread and butter. They don't go to their bread and butter as much because everybody want to be a 3 pointer shooter.
Yeah, if y'all niggas want to contest, you want to talk about this or talk about that, the realest come on, nigga. You can talk your shit. You want to come and mask might cook your ass, but you try to get your shit off while you can. If you want to cap for Giannis, bring your silly ass on here. All I'm gonna
I'm gonna
do is
be here for
expose
my
you
kids go to
for
work
being a
today.
fanboy. See, I cook all fanboys, whether you a fanboy of LeBron, a fanboy of KD, a fanboy of Giannis, fanboy of Luca. I expose all the bullshit, especially them Kawhi fanboys. I most definitely,
Oh,
I own them right now.
So what you
oh,
say, Herm?
oh,
Anybody could get it?
Herm is on one.
Anybody could get it, huh?
Anybody can get it, man. I don't spare none, man. I keeping
Hey,
it
Ron,
down the
Todd, he
middle.
like
I'm
old boy
being
from
real.
Big Job. He like old boy, no, he like old boy from that what's that black dude's name? I can't forget it. He little short dude, Keenan. He be like, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. That's how Herm is.
That's a fact. That's how it's supposed to be, though. It ain't
Hey
supposed to
man,
be
we
no
just
saying.
told him the bar has been set, but I know the NBA they like to um the bar has very been so and then very been so very bad. And then they want to hype this hype machine talking about this thing was the tournament playing tournament was a success in December. No, it
You
wasn't.
see these punk ass like Zachary saying see Zachary saying you want to be Dragon Ball Z character and shit. Stick to cartoon content. They got anime content on here and shit. But I'm gonna tell you this, Zachary saying. End of the day, motherfucker, I don't talk about Michael Jordan a lot, and when I've been on platforms, when they do, it be the Michael Jordan haters that actually speak on Michael Jordan more than the niggas I love. Michael Jordan ain't played in the NBA in damn near 20. It been 20 plus years, 21 years. Why the hell I'm gonna talk about a nigga that don't play, haven't played in 20 plus years? So I really don't have to cook Michael Jordan or cook the fanboys because hell, the haters actually the ones that bring on Michael Jordan all the time. So
That's just any player. Any
that's
player
just the
that
answer to your
I
question, punk.
Another thing too, Herm, is all the players that really did it the right way, got it out the mud and all that. They don't respect that. They'll shit on another player just to prop up another player. I don't get down with that stuff. I respect history and legends and stuff like
Hey,
that.
yo, fuck that, Herm. I got 3 words for these cocksuckers: Kobe, Bean, Bryant. Fuck out of here.
Wait a minute. If I wanted to start my own platform, cause I be on a lot of different platforms, I could have been got some shit going.
Swear to
Herm could have
God,
been
man.
got started. Man, I could have been got started when I started. I remember when
Hey,
Ticket when I first got on here, Ticket was like, "T Price, come create your show." I said, "Ticket, I'm not even ready for all that, bro." Like
yo,
I
Herm, you
started
ain't got
doing
to
this
do that, bro.
3 years.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Herm,
man,
you ain't
cool,
got to
man.
do that. Real niggas recognize real
Started a
niggas all
family.
around the world. Niggas will fuck with you just because you're a real nigga, my nigga.
I already know it. I already know it. And then I see
You always
division.
gonna have haters.
And then I actually see the vision what Ticket is on though. You know, this nigga fit it. I'm telling y'all this now. Expecting the next year. In the next year, this nigga probably finna have his own network, my nigga. Have a
I'm
sponsorship, sponsor
I'm just
his
talking
own
about
network.
college basketball. I ain't talking about the NBA. I just
Yeah,
want
I
to talk about
mean,
college.
and take and go
Yeah.
break it down with all the brothers. Like he go look at all the brother strong sisters. That man, every nigga gonna have this point of time that they could cook on the network. Tell y'all this now the shit gonna go through in fruition. I've just been the only one doing it because I know all the brothers, whether it's Trey, whether it's Ron Tom, whether it's Old Head Podcast, aka Price, Mass and them boys. A lot of niggas got a lot of other shit going on. So when I can, I'ma do it. I don't have set times right now, but I make sure to
They
do a
gonna
video a day for right now, so we can keep live streams going. Let guys come on the panel and talk this shit. Y'all got your opportunities. Yes, Ticket doing a lot on Telegram right now too. But for us niggas that want to get on the platform and talk your shit, get on here while you can. Talk your shit.
I'm gonna say this too. You can come talk your stuff on my channel, but the NBA, man, they don't, they don't have me a reason to get me, get me all hyped up and anything in the morning. Be on. That's why I don't get on here like I used to, bro. Like it's sad, but I still watch it though. I like how certain teams are playing, how they coming together. I don't know how they're gonna be in the playoffs because it's gonna be their first time, but I think the Magic team is gonna be sustainable. Everybody got to go through that. Everybody got to go through that one time, like the Pacers. They learning. Then when they get to the playoffs, so I think they're gonna get into the playoffs. I pick them in the season, but like teams like that, them the teams I really focus on. Like I don't know what New Orleans gonna do. I don't know what Zion gonna do. He's playing, but he still look like he's out of shape to me. Um, it's just crazy right now. There's certain teams that I'm watching right now, but hey, y'all got to blame the NBA for this though. And then when we talk about we go against it, y'all get mad. I know y'all people mad at me. I know y'all mad at me, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I've been
I
said what
mean,
I've been said. That's why I was
one
playing,
thing
but I'm
about
not
us,
playing.
that's why I fuck with Ticket a long way. Been a lot of shit lately. Me and that nigga Ticket don't agree on. But one thing about Ticket, he ain't gonna hate on you if you got a difference of opinion. That's why we the
True.
LDBC. Ticket to 78 was arguing the other week. And 78 is really the founder of LDBC. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we don't hate each other because we got difference of opinion. We gonna argue. We probably curse each other out, but this a brotherhood over here. We respect all niggas.
Right.
We gonna keep it
And
raw too.
everybody don't talk to everybody the same though either though too. Like
Yeah.
you might talk shit to Herm and not like Herm and all the old heads that was on here. Even I remember CJ and even old school CJ man and the young buck CJ as I want to call him. He's considered old school on Ticket Channel. He's been here from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? And seeing James. That's how I met all y'all, man. And that's how I met Showtime. That's how I met C Hill. I met all of y'all way before the pandemic shit. Man, we used to have y'all think these streams are epic. Y'all need to watch the streams back in the day. Well, we was lit. A lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding. My boy James. My boy James the same way. Yeah, all of them, man. Even Polo, Lemon Pepper Lou. Man, I remember all this, man. Even my boy 3000 Degrees. You know what I'm saying? Like even what's his face? The brother named Underrated Darkness. That's how I met LB. Man, Ticket,
And then
man.
you got the other cats that was going against the grain a lot for the most part, like the Antis, the Spiffies, the CJs. Yeah, all those guys, the Ghost
The
Towns,
real one
all those
stays.
guys as
The
well.
real one stays. Yeah, the real one
Yeah.
stays. I've been there. I've been there. I just been doing my own thing. I've been doing college basketball. I ain't got time for the NBA, but I do watch it though. The
And
teams
I'm
that I'm
telling you
watching.
now, any LeBron James fans, if you want to learn how to cook for LeBron James, go on Rated R Sports Debate and listen to Ghost Town. Ghost Town is probably the best advocate for LeBron James on YouTube.
I
If
ain't
you
heard from Ghost in a long time.
he be on Mookie channel a lot. I appreciate that for
Shout out
Ghost
to
though.
Mook, no. Shout out to Mook, man. I ain't been over there since you
Yeah,
start that foolishness
Ghost,
with me.
yeah, cause Ghost Town actually, you know what I'm saying, a good influence on Mook. You know what I'm saying, and Mook respects him so much to the point where he'll listen to Ghost. If Mook got him high on something, Ghost will holler at him. Ghost will
Yeah,
get him
yeah.
straight, calm her
Shout out
down.
to Ghost, man. Even
Yeah,
though I
man.
think it's delusional sometimes with your takes, though, but it's all good. It's all love, huh?
Hey, but that's the best
Yo, Ghost
LeBron
Town,
James. That's the best
yeah,
LeBron James advocate on YouTube, though. If
man,
you want
valid on
LeBron
that.
fans, if you want to learn how to cook for LeBron, listen to Ghost Town. Ghost Town got you.
That's the public defender number one right there of the world, Craig. Hey, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to your heart, man. I'm gonna throw some in your cash
Salute.
out before I get up out of here, though, man. Before I go, man.
Man, I
You know,
appreciate that, old head. Salute the old head podcast, man. You guys want to keep up with college basketball and these future prospects that's heading into the NBA. Y'all need to go ahead and tune in the old head podcast, aka T
but
Price,
they don't
because
want to know, man.
he
They
know
don't want to
all
know
the
how. They
prospects.
gonna wait
He
till
could
they
have.
get to the
I'm gonna put it like
NBA.
this: if y'all would have tuned in last year, old head podcast probably would have told you why Scoot Henderson probably would struggle the way he's struggling now, or old
A
head
lot
would
of
have
times
told you.
too, Herm. A lot of times too, Herm. It comes to look how they, for instance, shout out to it is what it is because they was talking about it earlier today. They was talking about how college basketball is, how there's different avenues and everything. But I still like college basketball because you could really see player development. See, back in the '90s, you could stay 3 or 4 years and and you still got drafted high. They did it to the late, I think, the early 2000s. Because you remember when Paul Pierce had that good year and he wanted to come back and win a championship, and I dropped him down in the lottery. Rather than now, you stay in the league, stay in college 3 or 4 years. They ain't looking at you get drafted in the second round. So, but hey, but their career's not over. You really see player development, especially if they stay with one coach. I know they got the NIL deals, but in college, you see coaching. Like they still got. That's one thing I will say about ESPN. Y'all still kept. That's the only thing I give y'all credit for. Y'all did kept college basketball original. Y'all got real people that really played the game that could teach the game. They got coaches that literally tell you during the game what the teams like to run, how they like to play defense, and all this other stuff. Whereas the NBA, they got castaways. You know what I'm saying? And telling you the game, telling you who's better. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, college basketball is lit this year, man. I do the men and I do the ladies, man. But I've been busy with work, man. I've been grinding, but I'll be back on Saturday, man, doing a college game. All right, her, man. I'm about to send that. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure I send you that right quick. I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna send it for you before I get off
I
here.
bet.
Doing that right
Bet and to HM3, A Weezy Bang don't want to see shit with Ghost Town when it comes to talking about LeBron James. See, Bang do a lot of Google search and come up with these different graphics that he find on Twitter and shit like that to use part of his arguments. Ghost Town, because he watches the game and seen all these all time greats. People really know it or not. Ghost really a Philadelphia Sixers fan because he was a Dr. James fan. But Ghost Town concedes to LeBron because that's how he feel. But Ghost Town don't need no graphs and all that shit to cook for LeBron James. So I think when it comes down to just overall knowledge, Ghost Town is the best LeBron James cooker on YouTube, but I don't think nobody can see him except for that nigga. I forgot that nigga channel name, but it's Goat James something. I forgot that nigga channel name, but other than him, that's probably the only nigga that can compete with Ghost Town. But anyways, man, shout out to Old Head Podcast for the
You
cash
got that?
app,
All
man.
right, bro.
Man,
Hey man,
shout
you,
out to
hey
T
man,
Price,
I
man.
be,
Hey,
I be,
but
I been hearing you be cooking, man. I wish I could come here and kick with y'all, but these dudes get too much of their feelings, too much for me. So that's why I don't. That's why I've been staying back, man. But man, y'all have a good show, man. Salute to everybody, man. That
Uh-oh.
was it. My
Uh-oh.
boy.
Watch it. I gotta go and take care of this nigga. Shout out to old head pod HM3. Now, this is the real, this how real Herman gets. Now, me and Bang went at it twice. When we argued about the stats or facts thing, I cooked the shit out of Bang because I caught him in his hypocrisy. But when we did a LeBron James versus Larry Bird, Bang got the best of me on that one. But we won and won to be honest. So one thing about me, everybody gets cooked on YouTube. Everybody have their moments to where somebody get the best of them. So niggas that act like they just the gurus that they never get cooked, they just some fake ass delusional niggas that just some hoes. Cause at the end of the day, real niggas understand some nigga go get you. Somebody get you here and there. You know what I'm saying? So Trap Cash Show, man, look, man, I'm a real nigga. I keep it 100 across the board. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, end of the day, End of the day, he got his feelings towards me. I don't give a damn though. This ain't got nothing to do with ticket. This just Herm speaking with Herm. That's why it's the Herm Body Show just on Ticket TV Network. Shout out to my big brother again. But shout out to A Weezy Bang. He doing this thing for the LeBron fans over there, dropping cool content for the LeBron fans, for guys that gravitate towards that sentiment of how they view basketball. So shout out to him. I want to see all the brothers on these YouTube streets get their money, stack their money, you know what I'm saying, do better for themselves and have shit going on. So shout out to everybody that drops content, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't no hater. I'm a real nigga. See, these other niggas be hating. The other niggas got hating that hard because of a nigga that stand up on something. One thing about me, I go at anybody. I don't bite my tongue for none, nigga. That's just the thing about her. You know, I may have to pop up over there to get the ratings up one day. You know what I'm saying? Come over there and I'll come over there, you know what I'm saying, get everybody riled up and shit again, and then I'll disappear. You know, I might have to pop up over there and be like, yeah, nigga, I'm coming for your head or some shit. Let the nigga know I'ma cook his dumb ass. But outside that, I don't hate on no nigga. That just ain't in my blood. I'm a player, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 392212. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now the quarterback, I just tell the truth. I speak the truth about what I see and how I feel about certain players. I'm not gonna kiss their ass. I'm not gonna sit up there and play favoritisms. You want me to give you a cook? If you want me to cook, I'm gonna tell the truth. And Giannis is not better than ever. He's the same player for 2019 that has not improved, has not enhanced any skill in his game. He's not a better ball handler. He does not have an in-between game. He does not have a floater. Does not have a 10 to 14 footer. Does not have a post game. Has terrible footwork. Hasn't improved on his footwork. Only thing he do is that ugly ass Euro step and go hard left or go hard right. If you go hard left, you cut him off, you spin back to the middle. That's all he got. That's all he got. He ain't got nothing else. And look, tell yeah, hey, you put your hands on me, that'll be the last time you put your hands on anybody. I ain't gonna kill you, I'm just gonna fuck y'all. Hey, the real Lil T. hey, 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 the real Lil T. Hey, I'm a player, nigga. Hey, five for life, five life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Hey, that one thing about it. So, you know, I'm a player. I can't hate. It just ain't in me to hate. But I'ma say shit that niggas be wanting to say, but scared to say it because they're scared to get backlash. They're scared to get backlash for the shit that they say. I'm not scared. And I could bag up most of the shit I say. Guys just don't like how it comes. Now, Quarter, it was some other shit before you came on and started talking your shit. Hey, Quarter, it's a lot of niggas that led the league in scoring. T-Mac led the league in scoring a few years, but you know T-Mac ain't a top 20 player or top 25 player in history. He just a nigga that led the league in scoring before. So, I mean, you can't always go off because the nigga lead the league in scoring. You did. Jason Tatum been averaging 30 a game for the last couple of years. Jason Tatum still suspect. I mean, SGA averaged 30 last year. So since SGA averaged 30 and all that shit, do you think SGA is the best point guard in the league? And wait a minute. I can't hate on a nigga that hate on himself. If Giannis loved himself and didn't want criticism, guess what Giannis would have did? He would have lived in that gym. He would have worked on certain aspects of his game that he knows is a weakness, and it wouldn't be a weakness anymore. It wouldn't be a weakness. And Carter, guess what? LeBron James had five steals and shit the other day against the Pelicans. What that mean? Kenneth, I tend to agree. I think Giannis is a top 10 player of the game. Nah, nobody can bring Ticket TV channel down. Cause Ticket just that nigga. Period. Pause. Ticket just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's 100. Proper G. All right. Since you laughing about the Pels, you prove my point. You prove my point. So why should we overreact over the Pacers? If he did that against the Pacers, then. Zach was saying, see, you can't troll me about that because I told you guys the storyline of the Bulls and the storyline of the Grizzlies before the season started. Y'all just don't listen, man. I know that's why I be like, y'all don't comprehend the right way, man. Cause Hearn being told you, y'all just don't listen. Leaky Lewis, guess what? He did that. But I'm gonna ask you this: what aspect did Giannis work on of his game after he won a championship? Giannis has not improved since he won the title. That's my whole point. Um, it still looks like the real Luchi looks like Josh still coming back on the 19th. But here's the ace in the hole though. As more information coming out because they had trial with the case and shit, it's a possibility that the NBA can re-review and fuck around and sit out Ja Morant longer if they find out some new information that makes Ja even looks worse. So Ja still right now still eligible to come back on the 19th, but it can change if some significant information comes out to the greater situation. Yeah, my bad, Lewis. I'ma just call you Lewis, cause hell, I know I'ma pronounce some shit wrong. That just how it goes sometimes. Uh, yeah, but end of the day, Lewis, I'ma ask you this: what aspect of Giannis's game he improved on ever since winning the title? Ever since he won that title, what has he improved on for as an individual player to make him better? Cause most of the all-time greats that we've seen in history, once they get that first ring, they get on a whole nother level. They get on God mode type of level for some reason. Steph Curry, after he won his first ring, this nigga won the unanimous MVP the following year. You know what I'm saying? Had a 30 PER for the season. The following year after he won his first title. So LeBron James had one of his best seasons after winning his first title. That second title that he won when they won back to back was one of the best seasons LeBron ever had in his career. For us dominating on both ends. And Giannis don't be in God mode. Where God mode be at when he go against Boston? 'Cause- and look at John Wick. That's all. And that's nothing. That's really nothing though. Cause hell, you be at the goal so much, you should have touch. Wait a minute. Steph Curry. Steph Curry has been a better ball handler. He's been a better distributor. He became a better defender. He's not a great defender, but his defense has improved since winning the first title. Steph Curry actually been a more aggressive player, stronger mentally player. Steph Curry has been more clutch ever since winning the first title. Even though he had a bad moment in 2016. But despite of that, Curry has shown you flash, especially winning that last title against Boston. He showed you how he could carry a team because there was questions, can Steph Curry even carry a team? And he showed you that he can. He improved a lot. With Giannis, you haven't seen any improvements in his game whatsoever. At least with Steph Curry, I can. At least with LeBron James, I can. You know what I'm saying? At least, well, I can't say that about Kevin Durant because he haven't won without playing with Golden State. But it's not too early though, Proper G. And today, the last time I seen Giannis in the postseason, he lost to the eighth seed, got gentlemen swept by the eighth seed. And then when he did miss a game, his team actually looked better and they won the game that he missed. So I don't want to hear shit about Giannis. No, wait a minute. It's not about the weaknesses. Everybody does have a weakness. When I'm talking about with Giannis, he has not improved his game whatsoever. What aspect of his game has improved? You can't say anything improved. That's the point, bro. And y'all don't get that. That's all I'm saying. He hasn't improved his game at all. And Kahama, Clippers damn sure not winning the damn thing. But yeah, I'm finna end this video. I just wanted to cook on this for a second, man. Salute to everybody. Shout out to Old Head Podcast for the cash out. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Y'all hit that like, man. Y'all hit that subscribe. Hey, we go see if y'all right about capping for Giannis, and we go see if Hearn right. And I think I'm leaning towards me being right. The Bucks not getting past the second round, y'all. Salute and I'm out.